I'm talking to this one, right?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Hey guys! So in case you're unfamiliar with what the hashtag YouTube Girls Project is, I'll put all the information in the links below. But basically it's a project of, I think, female empowerment for creators. That was begun by a female creator named Alexandria Taylor, and I'll put her information in the description below as well. And it's the 1-year anniversary of femtube on YouTube, and she wants to know how we do our YouTube videos. Basically, what's our process? And because I love talking process and sharing ideas, I was like, oh my gosh, what a good idea. I really want to be a part of this. In addition, I am proud to be a woman, and I'm proud to be a creator, and I think that we need to work together to support each other. I think there's enough girl on girl hate out there that we don't have room for that, especially within the YouTube community. So let's go. You guys have no idea how lucky you have it. Guys can put on a baseball cap and a hoodie and be good to go. Us ladies, we think about what we put on makeup, we do our hair. Ugh. I'd still love to be a woman over a man any day of the week. That's why I'm so thrilled to be participating in this Girls on YouTube hashtag project. Because us girls gotta stick together. So first we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, cameras. I have 3 choices. I have the Canon G7X, which I'm using to film this right here. I have this Canon EOS Rebel T3i, and then we have a GoPro Hero 4. So I would say that I call the Canon G7X my daily vlogging camera. It's the one I use the most. It has a pop-up screen, which makes it easy to frame the shot. So then we have this Canon EOS Rebel T3i. It's actually a true DSLR, but I use it for video. To be honest, I haven't even learned all the bells and whistles of how this camera works. I kind of just went straight to the smaller G7X. It is nice though that when I'm home shooting, I can have the option to have 2 cameras. Helps to give multiple angles and just get more creative shots. And oh, this is really nice. We bought an extra accessory to, you can put this into the battery compartment and then plug in and hardwire your camera, so you don't have to worry about running out of battery for longer shoots. And I also don't want to be freaking out back and forth wondering if my camera is still recording, because Canons unfortunately have this weird thing sometimes of just randomly shutting off. And then lastly is our GoPro. The GoPro, I'm sure you guys know what a GoPro is. This I consider more of an outdoor adventure camera. We did recently purchase the external LCD, so it does help show what's in the frame. I don't use the GoPro very much, but it's still a nice fun tool to have. We have the waterproof housing, so if we wanted to take it in a pool or in a lake or something, we could. So those are the 3 cameras, the Canon G7X, this Canon EOS Rebel T3i, and then this GoPro. And a camera I'm not even really mentioning is the camera that I would say 99.9% of us all have, and that's the camera that's in our iPhone or Android phone, basically your smartphone. Smartphone technology has come a long way in including really good cameras and camera sensors. So when I started out my YouTube channel, we already owned this camera. I had my iPhone. I shot on my iPhone a lot. So one of the newest additions to my equipment setup is this Rode microphone. The one thing that you need to remember is to turn on the microphone when you're using it. The little green light will come on, because if you don't, you won't have any audio. They're really good quality, but you need to be Like if I were recording on this right now, it would be bad because it really captures the sound coming at it. Very poor quality from behind it. Another option for microphones that we have that I actually don't use very much is a lavalier mic. So this is considered a condenser microphone, and you're to attach it to your lapel. I have a wired or a corded. This is about 20 feet. You also can buy wireless. You just got to make sure that your camera can accept an external microphone source. We also, in addition to these bigger floor tripods, we have what we call their Gorilla Pods. So they're made by Joby, and they're very flexible, and so you can really manipulate them to whatever environment you're on, or you need them to be a certain height or a certain angle. They also can wrap around poles, handlebars, things like that. Don't be discouraged if you don't have all this gear. Don't let that stop you from starting creating, because gear is just one part of it. It's a fun part, but just one part. So part of preparing for shooting a video is setting up the camera where you need it to be. I use a lot of handheld camera footage, but I also use tripods when I can because it provides for a more steady shot. Another thing you want to consider when you're setting up your camera is your lighting. I like this space because we have a lot of open natural light, but I do need to be careful if the sun is shifting in the skylights that I don't get overexposed or underexposed. So after I've gotten ready for the day, I normally come out and start to make a list about what I want to be in the video. So it could be very specific if I have certain thoughts or ideas, or just more broad stroke themes or sections that I want to make sure that I include. So I make a list. I also think about in that step if there's any props or other, in the video creation world they call it assets. So special effects, movie music, movie clips if they're not copyrighted, any props from around my house that I might want to include, pictures, and then I go around and I start to collect my shots. So once you're done recording, you bring the memory stick out of your camera and put it in your computer. I have a card reader here that I like. It's a Lexar brand, 3.0 USB. Stick it in the card reader and go to your folder, copy your images onto your hard drive. And I use Adobe Premiere for editing my movies. It's part of the Creative Suite. So I edit my movie. When I'm done editing, I export. I'm just gonna pretend. Brings up this menu. Then I get a file, I take it into YouTube where I then upload. Part of the upload process involves, I do create a custom thumbnail using Photoshop. I have specific templates. So I just go in and change the template to create my custom thumbnail. I also closed caption my videos. You have two choices. You can either upload a transcript, or you can allow YouTube to basically caption your video, and then you can go in and edit to make sure that there's no mistakes or and that the timing is good, and then publish your final edit so you have captions. So yeah, that's basically my process. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. Anything about any of the gear that I maybe mentioned that I don't have in my regular description. I really think this is a great community and we learn best from each other, tips and tricks, and I hope that I was able to help somebody. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like something about it. Subscribe if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it. I love the community that we're building here and I really appreciate your support. So I hope you're having a great weekend. I know I am, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.